On this video, we're giving you our favorite frugal date night ideas.
Stay tuned, we'll be right back. Welcome back to The Long Run with Joel and Christy. I'm Joel.
And I'm Christy. In this episode, we're sharing some of our favorite frugal date night ideas.
Let's face it, sometimes going out for Valentine's Day or date night in general, you can really break the bank.
It's talking about Valentine's Day. They say the average amount that is spent every year on Valentine's Day is around $160.
That's a lot of money.
So we wanted to come to you with this episode just to give you some ideas of some of the things that we think are really great ideas that won't break the bank. So let's go.
Do it.
All right, so our first one is to just go for a walk, and it can be in your neighborhood or maybe something like going downtown. Go for a walk down the streets of town, or if you live near a beach, go on the beach for a walk. Doesn't have to cost money to go for a nice walk.
Okay, that's right. Also, you can do a game night. When we first got married, we were doing a running rummy game. For a long time, we kept with the scores. We kind of let it slide a little bit over the last 15 years probably. Yeah. But I still have the sheets though. I still have all the scores from where we left off.
Ironically, he was in the lead when we stopped.
Well, it is what it is, right? But any kind of game night, I mean, we have a lot of board games that we still keep in our home that we like to play from time to time. Computer games, online games, things like that we play. Sometimes not just us, but with our kids too. Especially when they were younger and they still lived at home. But whenever they come to visit, then we pull out the games and play some of those too. Anyway, so you can do a game night. Think out any kind of games that you like to play and any kind of board games that you have. You can do those too.
And this one is probably going to sound a little simplified, but you can actually Google the words date night ideas. And you'll get several websites.
You can always do a bookstore, or since the modern bookstore is in its demise, thanks Amazon. Hashtag not sponsored.
Not now.
So you could always do a library date night where you go to the library and on a subject you can both pick out books that you're interested in, like travel. If you want to travel somewhere, someplace that you're interested in to travel, you'll get a book on it. And then your partner goes and get a book on it too. You come back and you discuss places that you want to go. Not that you can go because like us, you don't have any money. But places that you want to go. But it's streaming on places that you want to go. And so you can talk about those as well.
They're great conversation starters.
Sure, absolutely.
You can create a date night box. And so like there might be a date night box where you have a movie theme with that box. Everything that's in the box has to do with like watching a movie at home. Like maybe a pack of popcorn that hasn't been popped yet. Little movie size candies, things like that you put in the box, and then you have it there ready for you on your date night.
Okay. And then last but not least on our free ideas, just have dinner at home. Now you may be saying to yourself, I have dinner at home every night, but you can make it a little bit special. You can do candles and maybe break out the good china.
Stuff that's only there for special occasions.
That's correct, and just make it a little bit more special than you normally would for a dinner at home. But those are some good free ways to have a good date night. Now, some cheap ways that are not exactly free, but some ways that you can, if you want to go out and eat, then you can do things like coupons and gift cards. For me, we have a gift card right now to a restaurant right down the street because when we had our work Christmas party, they left out plates and napkins and stuff, and so I had to go all the way back to the restaurant to get those, and they gave me a $50 gift card to their restaurant. So, surprise, surprise, that's probably where we'd be going. Yeah.
No, but we have ideas for you if you didn't fortunate your way into a free gift card.
There you go.
Those would be restaurants.com. The challenge with restaurants.com is just that they're not necessarily well-known restaurants. They're trying to make a name for themselves, so you might be going to a hole-in-the-wall place, but that's okay. Give it a chance. Raise.com always has gift cards as well. You can purchase Groupons through Raise.com, so that's another way to save on top of that. Giftcardgranny.com, and then obviously, like I just said, Groupon.com and LivingSocial.com has deals on restaurants in your local area. And also, bonus tip on top of that, you can order Groupon and Living Social coupons through Rakuten and Swagbucks. So I'm going to put referral links down in the description for you if you haven't set up a Rakuten or Swagbucks account. Give it a try, because that's an extra way to get cash back on top of something that's already been discounted.
Yeah, because when we went to Vegas a couple years ago, we used Groupon a lot for a lot of things that we did there. So it was really easy. Everything was paid for before we went, because we bought the things and then we used it while we were there. So
including a steak dinner.
Yeah, man, steak dinner with all with everything included, and it was pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Beverages and everything.
Yep. So another thing that we're including here is that you can. We didn't include this in the free. This is in the cheap or less expensive. I won't say cheap. Cheap has a negative connotation to it. Yeah. But less expensive things you can do is to go on a picnic. Now, put that in the less expensive because you have to drive to get there, so it's going to take a little gas. And then you may want to buy food rather than cook it at home and take it, because if you cook at home, you might just want to eat it at home. So you might want to buy something and then go and have a picnic at a park or somewhere in your city that's good for picnicking. Now, some more less expensive ways to have a fun date night are like bowling, or going to an arcade like Dave & Buster's, things like that. What else?
We got laser tag and paintball.
You can go ice skating. We have an ice skating rink right down here at the mall where I work, just steps away from our restaurant. You can go ice skating. That's pretty inexpensive.
Many cities have an ice skating rink maybe set up in the park during the wintertime.
You can take a cooking class together.
Scavenger hunt, just like you can Google scavenger hunt, for date night ideas. And a lot of times you'll come up with ideas of little things that you can use for your scavenger hunt for little clues and stuff.
Yep. Karaoke night. You can do that at a local place.
Dancing.
Yep. And geocaching. That's one thing we used to do. Haven't done a lot since we moved to Houston. We just haven't had the time to do it. But you can download the geocaching app, and people put things in places, little hidden places, kind of out of the way, probably right around where you are. You just don't know it. You download the geocaching app and turn it on. It'll show you where little things are that you can go and look for in your city. Sometimes it's a little box or something that's hidden behind shrubs or things, or hidden in the ground or something. But you can put your name to it, and you can see all the people that's found it before you.
We were the two lurkers, if you ever see that.
Yeah, that's right. We're on there. We're called the two lurkers. So anyway, that's a fun thing to do, and it's very, very inexpensive to do that.
Okay, so that was just basically as close to what you would call a rapid fire listing for us. We have 2 websites that we're going to recommend to you right now, where we got some of the ideas, and they have a bunch more that you can take from their websites. It's the Dating Divas and unveiledwife.com. We will have both of their links in their description so that you can check out more date night ideas from them. And that's all I have.
Okay, all right. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the little bell for new updates from us. Don't forget to also comment down below on maybe some of your date night ideas that were free or frugal or something like that.
Just keep it clean. We're a family channel.
Yeah, there you go. Also, check out one of the videos that's going to be floating around here. Check out some more content from us, and it's good that you've been with us today on this episode of The Long Run. So for The Long Run with Joel and Christy, I'm Joel.
I'm Christy.
We'll see you next time. Have a good night. Bye.